You are watching Fighter Fans TV. We are on the road to Elimination Chamber, and I've got a small prediction. I think that Adam Pearce is actually going to be in a match at Elimination Chamber. Now, previously, we thought Adam Pearce was going to be in the Royal Rumble main event. Well, I say main event, it's going to be in the Universal Championship match. But in the end, he wasn't, and that match was taken over by Kevin Owens facing Roman Reigns in that last man standing match. Now, if you watch Talking Smack from last night, today is Saturday, Talking Smack from last night or even this morning, you had Paul Heyman basically speaking to Adam Pearce saying that because Edge hasn't determined who he wants to face for the WWE main event slot at WrestleMania, he can either face the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, he can face Drew McIntyre, who's the WWE Champion, or he could face Finn Balor, who's the NXT Champion. Because Edge didn't make that decision, Paul Heyman basically said to Adam Pearce, he said, in that moment when he said he wasn't sure on Raw, you should have made an Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. Now, I think that's going to be the main event of that show. I think that the main event of Elimination Chamber is going to be 6 men inside the pod for the WWE Championship. And I think that Drew McIntyre is going to be walking out still WWE Champion going on to WrestleMania. But co-main event, I think it's going to be Roman Reigns and Jey Uso taking on Adam Pearce and Kevin Owens. It's the only sensible way to continue the storyline. There's a part of me that thinks that Kevin Owens might actually go on to WrestleMania and face Roman Reigns for the title. He's been building up extremely well up until this point, actually getting that title match. He had a great job at the Royal Rumble. It was a fantastic last man standing match, and I think that they can actually build on that momentum and take it all the way to WrestleMania. Because apart from that, aside from Edge, what sort of credible baby faces do they have on SmackDown that could realistically go up against Roman Reigns and feel like they could beat him? Maybe Daniel Bryan, maybe Shinsuke Nakamura, maybe Cesaro. There is absolutely no one on SmackDown who is a credible babyface that feels like they could actually beat Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. Now, looking at the Raw side of the WrestleMania card, Drew McIntyre, I want to see him in a match with Keith Lee. That's what I want. I mean, my preferred main event, the 3 matches I want at WrestleMania, I want NXT Championship match, Edge versus Finn Balor. I want Drew McIntyre versus Keith Lee. And I want Roman Reigns taking either Kevin Owens or Jey Uso. Now, realistically, it's probably too early for Jey Uso. But next year, they're talking about potentially doing Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So this might be the year for Jey Uso. But that is my prediction for the upcoming Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I think Adam Pearce and Kevin Owens are going to team up to take on Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. Now, if Jey Uso can't do it, if he's not ready, I don't think Paul Heyman is taking that slot. I think they'll find someone else to put in there. But realistically, it's going to be Roman Reigns, Jey Uso / someone else versus Adam Pearce and Kevin Owens. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you subscribe below. Make sure you give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and also follow us on Instagram. Thanks for watching.